Wow, so many people. I think MFA doesn't normally get such a big group of media people coming here. Well, ladies and gentlemen of the media, thank you for waiting a couple of days for me to rest before meeting you. I would like to make some remarks before taking your questions. Our unit voters have decided, and I respect their decision. Having committed 23 years of service to the people living there, it's only natural for me to feel disappointed, but this is politics. It's been my privilege to have served them all these years, and they've enriched my life. They've also enabled me to serve in various capacities as a cabinet minister, data, health, MTI and MFA, for which I'm very grateful. Why did we lose our unit? Mr. Lau Tia Kiang himself said that they won our unit not because the our unit team did not do a good job, but because the voters wanted the Workers' Party to be their voice in Parliament. Mr. Lau's analysis is fair, and I agree with him. This desire for a strong Workers' Party voice in Parliament was a political tide which came in through our unit, which we were unable to withstand despite our very best efforts. Right from the start, the Workers' Party made our unit a national battleground. The fight became one between a Workers' Party voice in Parliament and an our unit team with two serving ministers, a potential speaker, a potential minister, and a very effective town council chairperson. Though I wish the outcome had been different, our unit voters have made their choice. Many of my supporters asked me to stay on to win back our unit in 5 years' time. I met them last night and leveled with them that it is better for a younger person to take on this important task. I'm already 57 years old this year and would be 62 by then. Naturally, I will help to ensure a smooth handover. As we ended our campaign on 5th May, at the final rally, I talked about the importance of transforming the PAP. This is a belief which I've held for some time. It was not something I felt I could say when the campaign started. But as the campaign went on, as we heard the growing cry from the heart, I decided to make it plain. Like it or not, we're entering a new phase in Singapore's political development. And how we respond to it will decide Singapore's destiny in the 21st century. I would help in whatever way I can to bring about this transformation of the PAP. I wish I had a mandate from the people of our unit to be a strong advocate of such transformation, but I don't. As for remaining in public life, I will contribute in whatever modest way possible. Many young people have stepped forward to help me in this campaign, and for a few years before that. Even more have cheered me on. It is not good that so many of them feel alienated from the Singapore they love. I look forward to continue working with them so that the Singapore we struggle for together is a Singapore they feel is their own. As to the actual role I can play, I'll be happy to respond to them. In the last few years, I've learned much from my young friends. Often, they led me rather than I led them. In this general election, a younger generation has been politicized. Since the GE results came out, there's been a flood of support for me expressed personally through friends and relatives, on email, and in an astonishing way on internet and Facebook. The words expressed are heartfelt. Many wrote me long passages, some in tears. I'm grateful for their kind and comforting words and the many good wishes. It will be an honor for me to be an advocate of their cause. As for what I'll do professionally after stepping down as minister, when the new cabinet is sworn in, I'm not rushing to make a decision. My wife and I thought we should take our time to think this over. We also need a break to spend more time with the family. From the bottom of my heart, I would like to thank the people of Singapore for the honor of serving them in the last 23 years. Over to you.